Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ikari Warriors 2. Reset the timer. Okay. This is a game I've been looking forward to. I actually like this game. You guys know how I feel about the first Ikari Warriors game. The cover. Yeah, this is the Japanese cover. Unfortunately, I couldn't find like a good high-res scan of this cover, so it's kind of blown up. It looks kind of gross. Actually, it probably looked bad anyway. Look at those costumes. The American cover was like, I don't think it was any better, but let me just double check. I mean, it might have been some kind of Rambo-looking thing, so it might have been... it might have actually been better. Yeah, this could be one of the few cases where the American cover is actually better than the Japanese. Very rare. Hold on. Yeah, let me just... yeah, that's what the American one looks like. Right there. It's actually pretty nice for an American... I mean, it's obviously been Americanized, but... it's good art. And the Japanese one is not so good looking, a little bit gross. What would make you want to buy the game? Oh, I mean, the Japanese one is probably... I don't know. The ridiculousness of their clothes, plus the lightning bolt swords, does sort of let you know what you're in for, I guess. Yeah, so I think that a lot of people sort of regard this as a bad game, but I actually think it's pretty good. I think it's way better than the first game. The first game, as you know, I think is pretty terrible, featuring voice. Oh yeah, it does have some really staticky, hard to understand voice acting or digitized voices, which are pretty good. This developed by Micronics, so it is a Micronics game. It is a little bit jittery, but for a Micronics game, it's not that bad. It doesn't have like the major problem that the first game had. The first game was designed for the arcade was designed for a rotary controller, so you were supposed to be able to move and shoot independently. You could rotate your character and fire in any direction, independent of the direction you're moving, kind of like Smash TV. You really needed that to like the game. The way the game was designed on the Famicom, it was extremely unfair. Really the movement speed was more the issue because enemies and bullets would all go faster than you could move, and you basically had to memorize the entire game to have a chance without using the ABBA code. We saw TMR play through Ikari Warriors 1. It's one of the most unfair games on the system. If you consider the fact that you basically need a code to get anywhere in it. So this game is not like that. Even though it is also a Micronics game, it's quite a bit more fair. It mostly has to do, I think, with the weapons they give you, because the weapons in this game are way more powerful than the weapons in Ikari Warriors 1. You can actually level up your weapons in this game, too. It's got some leveling systems in it. It's got shops. It has money, kind of. The intro is ridiculous. This one letter at a time. We're gonna sit through it too. We're gonna sit through this whole thing. Why is this so slow? I don't know. You know what? I could use the speed up key to make this go faster. I'm not going to, but I could. Just want you guys to know I could have. We gotta get the real experience. You guys are great. Here, let's read it. Let's read it in that speed. Victory is ours now because of you. I have arranged my special plane for You take it and return home. All right. See, it takes place right at the end of the first game. It's like a direct continuation of the first game, guys. We'll get a heroes welcome when we get home. This is some good story. You got to stretch it out. You got to savor the story. Hey! The weather is looking pretty bad. What word next? I know. Now this is... Whoa, who's this guy? I'm Zada. Listen. Warriors. My land. Alexia. Lomtra was conquered by Zang Zip. Please help me to save my land. Okay. I get that. I get what that guy is saying. How about that story? Trying to read the language. I am trying to read a language I don't understand. Ikari Warriors II language. It's an ancient language indeed. Come on, let's fight. Do you guys speak that language? You understand that? Come on, let's fight. Let's hear that again. This beautiful voice sample. Come on, let's fight! Come on, let's fight! That's pretty good, isn't it? One more time. Come on, let's fight! Alright, here we go. So, unlike Ikari Warriors 1, this game takes place on like an alien planet. For some reason. Oh. Okay, I didn't think of it. That's good. So you start off in like this weird, I don't know, whatever, like spaceport or something? I don't know. It's hard to tell where you are, but it looks alien and it looks cool. I like the graphics in the game. I've tried the arcade version of this game. I actually think that the NES version is probably better than the arcade version. The arcade version spams so many enemies at you that it just becomes ridiculous and absurd. And the bosses are just really silly. But the bosses in this game are all pretty manageable. The thing with this game is like it's not really that hard, but you only get one life. So because you only have one life, it ends up being very, very difficult. And everything's pretty reasonable and fair until the last boss. The last boss is insane. And basically normally unbeatable by anyone, unless you know very specific strategies. Which I do. So we have a chance to beat it. Also, if you play this game, just like the first game that has the ABBA code, so you can continue with ABBA as much as you want under normal circumstances. Until you get to the final boss. The final boss, the ABBA code will only work, I think, twice. And then you're out of luck, you gotta start the whole game over. There's like a lot of hidden walls and stuff you can find in this game. You don't want to go in there, that's basically an optional boss fight. We don't want to do any optional boss fights. We don't want to do that. Because, I mean, ordinarily we would, but this game is hard enough as it is, so why make it harder on ourselves? Oh, so we do have, there's different weapons in this game. You get your primary weapon, which you have the machine gun, which I've been using, and every time you pick up one, you level it up too. Then you have a bazooka, which is good for bosses. You have the boomerang, which is preferable generally for like the regular stages. Probably the best overall weapon. You have the sword, which sucks. It's a melee weapon. I think it's supposed to deflect bullets, but I don't think that feature works. Oh, maybe it does. But even with that, it's like not worth using. We're going to use the boomerang. And then the secondary weapons, you basically have grenades and mines. I don't understand what the purpose of landmines are. They suck. They don't do more damage. They're just harder to use for no reason. So stick with grenades for the whole game. There's also like items you can collect and use in the bottom of the screen too. One of the items you can get is a very, very important, critically important health recovery item. It's the only way to recover your health in the game. You have to buy it from shops. We definitely want to be getting the... You can also find them like in certain pickup locations. We want to be getting as many of those as we can. Those weird red like things that look like ladybugs, like some sort of spotted ball, I don't know, thing, pulsating ladybug thing. Those are hearts. They're called hearts. Notice how the hitbox on our boomerang is actually kind of just crazy. And it's... Oh, wow. I've taken too much damage, but that's alright. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah, I like the graphics in the game. The music in this game is actually pretty cool, surprisingly. I think better than... Ikari Warriors 1 had a good catchy theme, but it only had, I think, one track for the entire game. This game has different tracks in all the levels, and they're like all pretty good. Alright, we made it to the shop. I don't know if we have enough to buy the health restoration. Okay. But it looks like I think we will. Hopefully, I don't know if they carry all weapons all the time. So this is the shop. The shop is like a Star Wars bar, I guess. So it's interesting, you can do a thing where you can like battle. If you don't have enough hearts, you can battle for more hearts. But that seems to never really be worthwhile. So we're not going to bother with that. Like, you don't really you get very few. And I think if you choose battle, you can only make one choice per shop. And then the shop is over, you can't go back. So that's basically never really worth it. Alright. I have a lot of hearts. I'm not sure if it... Oh, it doesn't have the jar. The jar is the thing that restores health. They don't have it. What do they have? These thunderbolts... I guess these are just screen clearing items. I think one... I don't know what the difference between those are. I don't remember. This thing... I think that might be wings so you can fly. And this mask, I think, shows all hidden items. I'm gonna buy... Okay, it looks like you can only buy one thing per visit. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, you can't go back in, right? Nope. Oh, but there's a second shop. Okay. They have shops back to back. So now we have... I think those are the wings that let you fly. Which basically just... It gives you more mobility. Is that so? Pretty nice. But you know, I think... One thing that kind of sucks about this game, you move pretty sluggish, just like the first Ikari Warriors. But as sluggish as you are in this game, I think you're even more sluggish in the first game. You move so ridiculously slow in the first game. Just like real voice. Yeah, it says welcome. Welcome! Welcome! Hopefully they have a jar. Oh, they have a jar. You definitely want to get that. The arrow is also a good item. Mask is power armor? Oh, the mask is power armor? Oh, really? Oh, I see. Power armor. Oh, yeah. I forgot that was in the game. I think the arrow is like one shot, but I think it can insta-kill bosses. So that's actually a pretty good item. Or it at least does like a ton of damage. But we want to get the jar. We're going to need that jar pretty soon. A landmine. I'll just ignore it. Who cares about landmines? Yeah, but the game still does have the same problem as Ikari Warriors 1, in that because he moves so slow, sometimes enemy bullets can be harder to dodge than they should be. If a bullet sort of gets fired at just the right angle, it can be really difficult to move out of the way. But in this game, though, it's a lot more manageable than Ikari Warriors 1. Where, like, there's so many enemies and they move so fast and they shoot bullets so fast. And there's just nothing you can do to avoid that. This game, if you plan a little bit and think about where you're moving, you can avoid pretty much anything. And you don't necessarily have to memorize the levels. It helps. This game is a lot more fair. Okay, here's the first boss fight. So the regular weapons do not affect them. Only grenades and the bazooka. So explosive weapons will affect the bosses, and that's it. With the grenade, you get a little bit more range. The other option is to switch to the bazooka. The bazooka can be really good because it can melt the bosses really fast if you can like get closer. Or if you can compensate for the lack of range. So you do damage pretty fast with the bazooka. Grenades are slower, but a little bit safer because you get a little bit more range. But the cool thing about the bazooka is it'll also destroy destructible objects like walls. It's not a good idea for like the regular levels though, because the hitbox on the boomerangs is just so gigantic that that's gonna be way more effective for killing regular enemies. Alright, so the deal with these doors is, it's completely random. One of them will have power-ups and the other will have enemies. There's no way to know. As far as I know, it's random. There might be a way to predict it, but... And we got the bad one, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot that these can be pretty brutal with these enemies, because they'll just sit there and spam bullets and they can be hard to dodge. Alright, we're gonna use our jar. Oh! I can't use the jar in here. In these corridors. Okay, hopefully I can survive. One more hit and I'll be... Oh, I think you get a 0 health in this game. So if I think you can survive... Oh, okay. So alright, so right here. Every level... This is level 2. Every level begins with these statue guys. These guys are brutal, and the first time you play this game, these guys will kill you. They shoot bombs that will insta-kill you. Insta-kill you. Remember, you only get 1 life in the game. If you're not using ABBA, the continued code, you go back to the beginning. And, of course, we want to beat the game legit, so we can't use that. Yep. So, you can be very careful on these guys. So, what we want to do is very, very quickly turn and grenade this guy and then move out of the way. Oh! Okay. Whew. I thought he actually might have happened for a second there. Once we get the first guy, the second guy should be not a problem. You just have to make sure you hit him outside of his range, like this. And we'll get some power-ups for our gun. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my jar right now. There it is. Alright, you throw a grenade and I guess that uses it. Yeah, another thing that kind of sucks about this game, like there's actual loading time for the menus. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but every time I go in and out of the menu, there's like a couple seconds of just blank screen. But, I mean, yeah, people always thought, you know, when the PS1 came out and it, you know, introduced loading times, people always thought, oh man, loading, wow, this, what a horrible feature that the PlayStation has introduced. But people didn't realize that even in the Famicom days, loading times existed. A lot of Famicom Disk System games have loading times as well, but even some cartridge games like this will have loading. Yeah, it is Micronics, and it's definitely kind of a janky game, but I think compared to other Micronics games, this is probably one of their best games so far. Like, the programming doesn't seem that bad, it's a little bit sluggish, but it plays alright. Feels decent to play. Alright, so I'm gonna go at... Oh, shit. Actually, does going into the menu make that item disappear? I think it does. I think it does. I was gonna use that... Yeah, okay, so that's another thing that sucks. Is, okay, let's say, like, you've seen item, like those wings, okay, the wing thing, and you're like, well, I'm gonna go to my menu and use the one that I have and then pick up the new one. Nope, because going to the menu makes items disappear. It's kind of a weird... Yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, let's go ahead and use the wings then. Because you may as well use them. There it is. Yeah, the wings are kind of awesome. So I guess you may as well just use your items in this game. Use them or lose them. Oh, we got the big Thunderbolt. The wings, you can see how much... The only bad thing is you have to aim forward. It kind of puts you in like shooter mode. Now you can only aim forward. But, yeah, they ran out. That's okay. This game, hey, Mr. Leo. You know this game? Yeah, this game is good, Mr. Leo. It's a good game. I like it. Pretty fun. It's obviously got some flaws. A little rough around the edges. And it's super hard. But in a fun way, I think. Oh, there's another jar, so it's good that we used the one that we had, because we picked up another one. Let me think about what if I want to use any item. I'm a huge fan of any Ikari games. Yeah, they all have problems. Like, Ikari 3 is not bad. Even the arcade originals, I agree, they're not great. I want to check out that power armor. I think I'll just save my items for right now. We have the water here to wade through. I don't know, I think the graphics in this game are pretty good though. Like, I like the visual design of the alien world. Like just the way the water looks here is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Ralph and Clark in King of Fighters. Oh, that's the Ikari... Yeah, that's right. They put the Ikari Warriors in them. What should we buy now? May as well buy an arrow, I guess. Or I just use the wings, I could get another set of wings. I'll get an arrow. 3 is good on the NES. The problem with Ikari Warriors 3 on the NES is it's ridiculously easy. Like, super, super easy. Which, I guess, maybe is refreshing to some people after Ikari Warriors 1 and 2 were, like, so brutally hard. But they kind of went too far in the other direction with 3. There's like no challenge, but it's a decent game. Like it's decently made. It's better made than the first 2, but I prefer 2. 2 is my favorite of the 3 games. I find this one to be the most fun. Oops! I guess I shouldn't have bought that arrow. Because you can't have more than one item at a time. So. Kind of unfortunate. I wish you could stockpile items in this game. That would have been really cool. I mean, I don't think you can you? Yeah, you can't. It'd be nice if you could. The most original. Yeah, it's definitely the most original. It's also the weirdest, but that's not a bad thing. Oh, you see that those little glitch textures there for a second? Alright. This boss, pretty much exactly the same as the first boss, but at least he looks different. The bosses do look cool in this game, you gotta give him that. Let's use our arrow on this guy. I'm gonna try the arrow out. It's supposed to insta-kill him. There you go. Insta-kill on the boss. It's pretty awesome. Now hopefully we're gonna get the one, yeah. This is where it comes down to luck. Hopefully we get the corridor that has power-ups this time. That's the Micronics seal of quality. Yeah, well, oh, that's the other weird thing. When you go to the menu and come back out, all secret walls will be revealed. They'll just be gone suddenly. I'll try the left again, I guess. Oh, we chose wrong again. That's unfortunate because you can get a lot of weapon power-ups for coming in these places if you go in the right ones. Oh, he decided to shoot diagonally. Well, that's okay. And for some reason, like, weapons don't work in the red corridors. Oh, okay. I think if you just always do it that way, you'll never get killed by these things. So just like immediately throw a grenade on the left one and move down to the left. And you shouldn't get killed by these things. But remember, these statues will insta-kill us, even with a full life bar. This is the level where things start to get harder. There's some tricky enemies in this stage. There's 6 levels, by the way. This is level 3. Did I not pick the boomerang? I want that boomerang. More fun to watch than tennis. It's definitely... Oh, shit. I should have moved to the left. Definitely more fun to watch than tennis. Yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. Managed to dodge that. So you know where the enemies are going to come from. You can, like, basically kill them right when they enter the screen. But I don't remember. But still, you can pretty much stop them from, like, reacting too much. Now those guys are... These guys are a problem. Those guys. Oh, I think he did hit me. Yeah, they're good at hitting you with their bullets. Alright. Let's check what's inside these things. Ooh, grenade power-up. That's actually good. We want to get that. Which is the secret wall? I thought it was the top one. Maybe it's this one on the side. There is a trick to, I mean, I already kind of explained it, but there's a trick to reveal the secret wall. If you just simply pause, go to the menu, come back out, it will reveal all the secret walls. But the downside to that is you'll also lose any power-ups that were inside. But we don't care about the sword, so that's fine. What we can do here is... When you go to the menu and come back out, watch. The sword will be gone, but all hidden walls revealed. It's probably like just a technical issue. Like for whatever reason I don't know, when they reload the stage, it was just easier for them to reload it with everything destroyed, I guess. I don't know what the reason why that is, but... Do you see how crazy the hitbox is on the boomerangs? That's why the boomerang is the best weapon. The laser eye statues. Oh yeah, those were... That was such a cool part of that movie. Like, it scared me as a kid too. Oh, a jar, but I can't get it. Well, okay. Yeah, I can't get... If I try to... Well, even if I pick it up, it won't do anything. I already have a jar. So that's not going to actually help me. And if I try to go to the menu and use my jar, I'd like to use it and then pick it up so I can refill my health, but I can't do it. I guess you could just like memorize where the items are going to be. Mainly just the jars. Like if you can remember where the jars are, then you can always like know when to top off your health. So like if we die, we should try to remember that there's a jar there, and there's one in the second level. I think there might be one in every level. Yeah, do we need anything from the shop? I don't think we do. May as well check. I can get another arrow. Or see if there's any items I don't have there. Because Micronics. Yeah, you know, they're not the best at programming. This game certainly has some programming issues. Items getting a little bit more expensive. Do we have a set of wings right now? I think we don't, so let's go ahead. You can also fly over walls with it, so you might want to go ahead and just use it here. Oh, I knew I was going to take damage from that guy. Let's go ahead and use the wings. We should show off like what some of the items do. Yeah, see, this is pretty sweet, actually. Points. Just like whose line is it anyway, the points don't matter. But I guess I'll pick them up. Should probably try to move forward a little bit, get some progress. Alright, this looks like the third boss. Hopefully I don't lose my wings when I go into the menu. Let's try to switch. I think the bazooka might be good on this boss. Personal enmity against? Imagineering and Radical Entertainment. Well, yeah. Micronics? I mean, I don't have enmity against them. Like, some of their games are, like, bad in a funny way. Like, they made a lot of bad games. Oops. I guess when you go to the menu, it cancels whatever item you're using, too. Well, oh, well, that sucks. Radical... What did Radical Entertainment do? Alright. This boss is a little bit different from the first two. He actually shoots stuff at you, but he's actually really easy because we can just like melt those things that like fire projectiles. We can destroy those with the bazooka. Watch how fast he's gonna die. You can stand right up here and just he's melted. He's melted. All right, let's try the left passage this time, or I mean the right passage. We went left twice and we got enemies, so let's go right. I'm not going to go left a third time. Oh! Of course it's wrong again. Of course. Oh! Shot that. Gotta react quickly. Actually, if you kind of hug the wall, like this, stay next to them, they'll keep firing straight down, then you can bait them out. And you can kill them without too much risk. Oh, Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Wayne's World. Yep, those are Terminator. Alright, level 4. Oh shit, I missed! I missed the statue! Okay, I think we might be able to destroy them with the menu. Let me just check if the menu will destroy the statues. I think it does. It doesn't! it doesn't work. The menu does... Why are they the one things the menu doesn't destroy? Okay. Okay, that was very dangerous. I could have easily died just now. Make sure you do not miss it with that first grenade. Not a good idea. Alright, level 4? More unique music? This is not my favorite track. Unfortunately, this track gets used for levels 4 and 5. Actually, I think there's only 5 levels. Yeah, I think there's actually only 5 levels in the game. And the 5th level, I think, is short, too. Yeah, no, I said there was 6, but it was actually 5. So we're pretty far now. It's kind of a short game, but since you only have 1 life, it can feel like a major hurdle. So I guess a lot of people, when they try to play this game, they'll just end up using the ABBA code and kind of just like spam that code till they get to the end of the game. But then they'll inevitably die in the final boss. All right, we better use our jar here. Maybe I should try the powered armor. Just for fun. See how that is. Hey, Sinkworm, what's up? How's it going? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, it gives you extra hits. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it will survive you going to the menu. Oh, but you can only fire upwards. Oh, maybe it's timed then. The clock. Should have used the other one. The Thunderbolt. This is why you should just use your items in this game. Metal Gear Solid 5? Oh, pretty damn good. Yeah, I like Metal Gear Solid 5. It was pretty good. Never finished it though. But from what I heard, the story is kind of it ends up being a disappointment. That's not really the strong suit of the game, although it does have its moments. But the gameplay, I thought they did a really good job with. Pretty out there. Well, the beginning parts of the game are like the most interesting. When it's, I guess there's some other things that are kind of out there. There's definitely some cool characters and some cool moments. Yeah, it's definitely one of the few open world games I've played that actually was able to hold my interest. Pretty much only the Japanese developers seem to make ones that work for me. Alright. But that was one of the first ones I played that I actually liked. Okay, so the reason why we can't blow up this little structure here is because that's actually a hidden shop. We can walk into that. I may as well take another jar. If they have one. I guess I could show off the battle mode at some point, but I don't want to risk it. I think you can die in it. Look at that jar. You get so much money in this game, and you can't possibly spend it all, so it's kind of weird. Perfected it. Well, I wouldn't quite agree with that. I definitely wouldn't say it perfected it. I like what he did with it. I like how he modernized it and like made and brought it into an open world. But for me personally, my favorite Metal Gear, like my favorite stealth system is definitely the first game. Like I think that I just enjoy stealth games the best when there's a radar. I want to have a visual representation of where I can walk. So for me, my favorite gameplay is still the first game. And the third game, I remember being really cool too with the camouflage. Like, I think that gameplay was really cool too. But like, I liked what he did with 5. I thought that the stealth gameplay in that, it had a lot of depth, like you'd expect, and it worked well in an open world. What should we use? Let's use the powered armor again. No, let me try the clock. Let's use a clock for fun. I'm assuming that will... Wait, what did that just do? Wait, what? The clock warps you? It rewinds time? So I can go back in the shop? That's weird. I did not realize that that's what that did. Have I never used that item before? I was sure that like froze time or something. That kind of sucks, actually. Well, we didn't lose that much progress. We can buy another item. I guess I'll get an arrow. Guess we didn't have the radar, didn't have that sonar system. Click the stick and temp gave you indicator. Yeah, I sort of remember that. It's been a while since I played 3, but I still prefer the radar. The radar to me is the best. Snake Eater is probably overall it's such an amazing game. It's probably the best Metal Gear game, and it's also probably like one of the overall just like best games ever made. And one of the best stories. really like amazing game. If that's the one you've never played, you need to play that. Little 4. Yeah, 4 is one that like generally people seem to like the least. You need to play 3. Like you have to play 3. Mr. Leo sort of hates 4. Well, 4, the problem is they had to cram in a ton of story to try to wrap everything up. And then every game after that was just like prequels. I'm the best game ever made? No, you're the best game ever made, cynic. You're the best game. All these hearts that I don't need. I guess I'll get them anyway. I guess I'll blow up this shit, even though it doesn't hardly matter. Oh yeah, there's that again. I should probably use one of those. Maybe I'll use one now. For fun. I'll grab that. Although, you know, I wonder if some of these items would be useful against the boss. The final boss. The final boss is super hard. I have a strategy for him, but it doesn't rely on items. I wonder if items... Can you use items? I'm not sure if you can even use items in the final boss. You might not be able to. Beat Snake Eater for the first time? Oh, awesome. 3 does have an awesome setting as well. Yeah, it's more James Bondish, and it fits the series just perfectly. U times infinity. What else? Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the powered armor again. The powered armor is cool looking. It's kind of weird that you can't change directions in it. Like I can't shoot diagonally now. Kind of strange, but it does look cool. And we can't go to the menu. Going to the menu will cancel out this item. So we'll have to just... There's another jar. I think I don't need that. I got it anyway. I'll have to remember. If we have to play through the game again, we'll have to remember that that's there. Oh yeah, the powered armor runs out pretty quickly anyway. I guess it just makes you invincible. I think this is the boss fight. Alright, this guy. Let's use that. This guy can be kind of a pain. So let's definitely use the arrow on him. Insta-kill! The insta-kill, so that guy's just like a centipede guy. He kind of slowly moves around. The problem with him is that he spams a lot of bullets. He's one of the few bosses to actually like shoot bullets. And the bullets track you, unlike the other bosses. So, shit. Okay, so we went left twice and right the third time, and it was wrong every time. So what's gonna be right now? I'm gonna try right again. I don't know, man. Getting really unlucky with these fucking corridors. Finally, we got a good one. Okay. I think at this point, well, I don't... We probably didn't have a fully powered up bazooka, and now we do, so that's good. Alright, I believe that this is the final level. I think. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm gonna use a thunderbolt right now. This fucking guy. This guy's just like bum rushed me. Oh, too bad that doesn't. I was wondering if it would kill the statues, but it doesn't. I think that the second one might also destroy objects like statues, so maybe the second one is good to use in those statues. Alright. The D&D reference. No creep. I'm sorry, I guess I didn't. Okay, I don't need to use the jar yet. I'm gonna switch back to the boomerang. Let's see if we can beat this game in one try. One attempt. It would be good for everybody involved if we could do that. You know, if you make good use of your items, this game is not really that hard. Even with just the one life. It's not really that hard to stay alive in this game, because you have the health bar. Remember, that's another thing about the first Ikari Warriors. You have no health bar, it's just one-hit kills. This game you can take, like, you only get 1 life, but you can take 6 hits, and you can get health recovery items. So you can tank a lot of damage in this game, like relative to how much you're likely to take. As long as you're just like a little bit careful. It's not too hard of a game. The only problem is the bullshit final boss. The final boss is just simply not defeatable by any normal human being unless you just know that you have to know the strategies. And there's like very specific ways you can deal with this movement pattern. See, what he does is, I guess you'll see when we get there, but he fires a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of bombs, and he takes away your good weapons. You have to just use grenades. But the problem is he'll okay, yeah, this is the final level. Oh, they come from behind now. Shit, I forgot about that. But luckily we do have a jar. I don't think you're allowed to use the jar in the final boss. Alright, I better use it now, though. Probably better use it. And then we'll use the wings right after. Seems like a good time to use them. There we go. Let's move ahead, rapid progress. Don't really need hearts anymore. I still took a hit there. Okay, I think we're almost to the penultimate boss here. Not the final one, but the one before him, who's like not too hard. We definitely don't want to take any more damage. I think we already used our jar, right? So it would be really bad to not have... Like, the amount of health we have is fine. The final boss does damage in units of 2 anyway, so... He'll kill you in 3 hits. But if we take 1 more hit of damage, then we'll only have 2 hits against him, and that would be really bad. So let me see what I can do. Alright, here's the boss before him. I think this guy's pretty easy, I don't remember? Yeah. Okay. I was worried he might, like, shoot bullets at you, but he doesn't seem to, so... He's pretty much just like the other claw bosses, the same pattern. Oh, shit, no, his claws go far... Oh, man. He actually did hit me. His claws go farther down. So you can... Oh, that sucks. Again. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I need to be able to get farther down in the screen. I screwed up. Damn. I don't have a way to... I wish I had a jar again. Well, that sucks. Basically, only have 1 hit against the final boss, so we're pretty much going to be dead. He's coming up. He's right up here. Okay. Alright, guys, get ready for a twist. Everything was going great. I'll be honest, Zang Zip is my brother. See if you can make sense of this story, guys. This is the guy who brought us here originally. Remember that dude? Zada? Zang Zip, the guy who was the bad guy, it's his brother. So I guess he's bad too. I guess. He was to be my successor, King of Alexia Lambda. Okay. See, it was all part of his plot. However, my brother will die and I'll be the king. It is important to be silent. Remember, guys? It's important to be silent. Good, important tip for life. Be silent. Just give up, guys. Other than the sword, you have nothing. This sword is my gift to you as a last chance. Fight to your death and you'll be legendary heroes. Alright, so that whole message is a troll. That's a troll. I don't think it even lets us go to the menu, right? Yeah, okay, so you can't use items in the last boss. You can't even go to the menu. So what he's done is he's replaced our weapon with a sword, and we can't switch. because we can't go to the menu. It doesn't matter anyway because weapons don't... primary weapons don't work against bosses, so it doesn't really matter. We get to hit him with grenades. So the other weird thing is about this fight is... See these black spaces here? When we were walking up here, these were solid. You couldn't walk over. These were pits. So solid walls. But now, we'll be able to walk across the whole screen. This will be, for some reason. I don't know why. All right, so... And probably these things should have been walls, but you can walk over them too. Okay, so let's see. The strategy. Ordinarily, this guy seems impossible. He can be beaten. So what we need to do is we need to kind of line up with his right side here and just kind of fire grenades. And we need to we need to stay lined up with his right arm here the entire time. He's going to slowly kind of push us down and to the right. So there's a key moment when he kind of crosses over where we need to start moving to the left. If we do it with the exact right timing, we can avoid taking a hit. And then we need to get all the way around and back up. And then we do the same strategy with him going backwards. And we should be able to finish him off before he reaches the top of the screen. The hard part is getting around him. Anyway, let's give it a try. Wait for it. Now. I think I'm too late. Maybe yeah. Yeah. Now I could ABBA like that and come back. I could. Of course, that would make the run not legit, so. Then we could continue fighting him. Probably could beat him, honestly, with this code. Right now, if I just kept throwing grenades at him. But not going. Let's see how many times we can ABBA. There's the second one. It'll only let you do it a certain number of times. Oh, it lets you do it 3 times. If you hesitate a little bit before doing it, he'll move down, so it'll give you more time to grenade him. Yeah, it's a good idea to not tell people. And I believe that's it, yeah. You can only do it 3 times. So, when I was a kid, I never beat this guy. Never. Even with the code, and I used it. I played through this game with the code, ABBA, and the first game as well. And I would always get to this guy, and I'd try to continue. I'd try to just do whatever I could to beat him using the code. Even with the 3 continues, I could never beat him. Never. I didn't know the strategy. That's why. Well, we're gonna start over. We're gonna try to do better this time. But it's not bad. That was actually a good attempt on him. We almost pulled it off. The problem is that we got to him with only 1 hit. If we'd been able to get it even with 2 hits, we probably would have been okay against him. But because of only having the 1 hit, we were basically screwed. So I kind of fucked up there against that other boss. But that's okay. It would be lame to finish the game on the first try, right? Barely having a chance to get used to the game. You want to see one more playthrough of the game at least. Maybe a couple, right? You guys want to see. You want to see, you want to get your fair share of Ikari Warriors II. I don't want to deny you that. Who am I to deny you that? So I know you guys in chat are probably happy with this game. Do I have the boomerang yet? I would like to use it. Oh, another good thing about the boomerang, it goes through walls, unlike the machine gun. It kills things through walls, it kills pretty much anything that's anywhere in front of you. Okay. Yeah. Now I believe, let's go ahead and walk. Let me show you what this thing is. I believe it either takes you to a boss fight or a mini game, I think. Generally, you want to avoid these, because the minigame sucks and is, super hard. Oh, it's the minigame, okay. It's I don't know, clay shooting, clay pigeon shooting, you have to not only you have to time it right, but you have to have this target at the right distance. It's actually like very difficult to time, and I think the reward is like ridiculously small for this. 4 hits, you got 3 hearts. That's pretty silly considering that like a normal enemy gives you 10 hearts. Like just killing one normal enemy gives you 10 hearts. So why does that super hard mini game give you 3? I think the max you can get is 10 for hitting all of them. Or maybe 20? It's not enough. Now, for some reason it switched me back to the default weapon. Powered armor. Just powered armor. Am I invincible? Yeah. See, my life bar's not even visible. I'm invincible. Check it here, though. Those points, I guess. That shop. Yeah, I guess I'll go in. It didn't have a jar, but I guess I could buy something. See, we already have 223 hearts. You get so many hearts in this game. It's the design of like how the hearts work, or how you get hearts, doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's get the wings. Those are fun. I should probably show off the battle at some point. Get the... Yeah, you better get the jar to be safe. Right, Jen? Genocider? Look, I'm playing the legendary game Ikari Warriors II. Game that everybody loves. Including you. Are you doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, now that I'm no longer pregnant, go back to Minecraft.
Okay. You go lie down then, and remember, you can always use the laptop to watch my stream.
Well,
playing
no,
these
the
amazing
laptop's
games.
dead now.
It's dead.
But I will need.
You get the power cord for it.
I will need water.
You want to take this water?
Oh yeah, that would be great. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Bye, Aaron. Thank you.
Bye, Aaron.
Anytime.
Oh yeah, I'll use the powered armor on this guy. Watch this. I can get right up and I can get right up close to him. Just bazooka him to death. Just like that. Look at that. Can't do anything about it. Because I'm in the invincible armor. Let's try going right this time. chose correctly. Oh no! Almost got destroyed by the statues of death. They are kind of like the statues from the Never-Ending Story. They just they melt you to death. My weapons are like fully powered up. Pretty cool. These shield guys only appear on like this one section of this level, I think. I don't remember them being in any other level. I kind of wonder what's in this pit. It's probably a boss. Let's check it out, just for fun. Let's check it out. I don't usually do these because they're a waste of time, but let's see what I think there's actually a unique boss in one of these that you don't see anywhere else. But it's also like a super hard boss. If I have an arrow, I should be okay. The bosses in this game are pretty cool looking. Like exposed brains and stuff. Yeah, this is basically your optional boss fights or lame mini games. Inside. Hey, hello, Colic. Welcome. How are you? Just doing some quality gaming. Quality Micronics gaming. A little bit. Some rice cooking, ribs in the oven, and some potatoes. That sounds like a quality dinner. A dinner that my grandma would approve of. All things that she likes. Except for maybe rice. She tolerates rice. But only if it's Uncle Ben's rice. It's the only kind of rice she'll eat. Alright, see you later. Bye. Bye. Let me just check what items I have right now. Vegetables. Vegetables are good. I should probably use those wings. I have that jar. Maybe get an arrow. Where'd it go? We'll get the arrow. We have all the other items anyway. Arrow's good. Too bad you can't use an arrow in the final boss. Unless, what if you equipped it before you walked up there? I wonder if that, like, what if you... No, that probably wouldn't work because you have to do that cutscene before you fight him, and the cutscene's always clear. They always, like, kind of restore stuff to default. I guess I've never tried it before. It'd be awesome if you could, like, there's a way to, like, there's a trick to use the arrow on the final boss. But I bet it probably doesn't work. The final boss just has to be a ridiculous, absurd, impossible boss. Should I see what's in there? That's probably a mini-game. I don't want to do that one. Probably a mini-game. Well... I'll just fight these bosses normally for right now. I'm gonna save my arrow. Just in case we decide to do one of those optional bosses. There's one optional boss that's like kind of super hard. So I probably should save the arrow for that. And a jar too. That sounds like a good dinner though, Colin. Tonight for dinner for Grandma, I actually made hamburgers. I made hamburgers. I mean, I was I grilled some onions, hamburgers. On mine I put avocado, and Grandma's just put cheese, and then some mashed potatoes and corn on the cob. For Grandma, she liked it. But I didn't cook her burger enough, so I had to cook it extra long. She likes it extra cooked. Oh, we got the good one again. Whoa, Librilla. Look at that raid. The big raid. Hey, Games Bay. How's it going? Earth Sunder. Wait, let me try to not die here. Okay. I didn't die, that's good. Hey, Librilla, you were playing, what, Diablo? The original Diablo? Diablo 1? Is that what you were playing? How did that go? Yeah, I've played that game before. That's my favorite of the Diablos, you know. We gotta switch back to the boomerang. Stymied by the Butcher. Yeah, I remember him. I remember the Butcher. Yeah, I remember him being a tough guy. And then when you first encounter it, hey there, not another Esper, how's it going? Nice emotes. When you first encounter him, he's like, I smell fresh meat, or something like that. Is that what? Yeah, it is. It is a fun game. Like, I like it the best of the Diablos. Like, I like that it's just the one town. That it's simpler. It's the one town, the one dungeon, and it's the closest of all of them to like being a roguelike. It's still not exactly a roguelike, but it's got, you can see the roguelike inspirations more clearly with the first Diablo. I also like that when you play with the sorcerer, you can just like collect every spell and use whatever spell you want. The other two characters can really get spells or abilities, like they're pretty simple to play, which is like fine. Like, Blizzard kind of improved on that later by like giving every class like a ton of abilities, but the thing that sucks about at least 2, I haven't played 3, is that you're kind of locked into doing these cookie cutter specific builds where you only can use like 1 or 2 abilities. I like that you can use all the abilities in the beast. You can just like level them all up. Good. Also, I think the first Diablo has like the best atmosphere and the coolest soundtrack too. Feels like the darkest one. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the jar because we should be coming up to another one pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and use my healing jar. Yeah, no, like, I wouldn't mind going back to it sometime. I got kind of burned out. I played Diablo, even though I kind of... I'm not the biggest fan of Diablo 2, but yet, for a time, I really liked it a lot. For a time. But then, I think in hindsight, I realized I had some big problems with the game. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna use these wings. This is a good place to use the wings. You lurked hard. Well, nothing wrong with that. Alright, look, I can fly, guys. See, who says this game sucks? I can fly. Oh, I wonder what's in... But you know what, we don't have to check all the windows. It's probably just like a lame boss we fought already. I just want to find that one that has the unique boss, kind of. I'm curious to check that one out, even though it's good candy. Yeah, this game is way better when you use the items. There's the other jar. That's another thing that, like, I guess the first Ikari Warriors did have, like, the tank and stuff. but it didn't have cool items like this game has. Killer soundtrack. Yeah, the first Diablo does have, unless you mean this game. I like the soundtrack in this game. You're not the biggest fan of Diablo? I'm not the, well, who is the biggest fan? Are you the biggest fan? There can only be one biggest fan in the world, Demo, and it's not going to be either of us. I mean, technically. I wonder why Modern Ikari Warriors wasn't made. Even if it was, it would probably suck anyway, so. But a Super Nintendo Ikari Warriors made back in the day would have been awesome. I wonder why a Super Nintendo one wasn't made. Your favorite game on PC of all time. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people really like that game. Personally, like, I did really... Like, Diablo 2 does have a lot of cool things going for it. Like, it has a lot of cool areas. The atmosphere in that game is pretty good, too. I think the first Diablo has a better soundtrack, but Diablo 2's soundtrack is still pretty good. It still has pretty good atmosphere. And all the different classes are cool. It's just that, in the end, I just don't like their leveling system. The whole skill tree system. Although the assassin character from the expansion was really fun to play, so I do still like Diablo 2, I guess. Especially like the assassin. Although I did play as we have a jar. What do we use? The wings. Let's get more wings. You guys are distracting me from the game, but that's okay. Let's use this new wings. The loot is where D2 is at. Yeah, that's the other problem with D2 is that once you like start getting into Diablo 2, like just playing it is fine if you're just like trying to play it to beat it, but once you start getting into it, it ends up being just like you just farm like the same boss over and over again. Like I remember I farmed Mephisto like so many times, and it's just a farming simulator. There's not really much. Okay, that's alright, Labrilla. I understand. Hey, thanks for the raid though. I appreciate it. But that's right. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. Like that's how you're supposed to play the game. The problem is it's not really that fun. And like when it gets down to it, there's really nothing to do in the game but farm. You know, that's all. I mean, you can do hardcore mode. The hardcore mode, the game was not really designed for it, and it just doesn't really seem fair. I don't know. But it's cool that it's there, I guess. I do wish that... I don't know. Diablo 2... Yeah, I don't know. I still think the first one's better overall. Like, the first one is... It's kind of like quality over quantity. Because the first one has the least amount of content, but it's like... It's the most... It's the highest quality, I think. Yeah, I mean you can do nightmare mode or like whatever the hardest mode. Oh, hell mode. It's called hell mode, and they did make it pretty challenging in like some of the updates they did, but still, there's a lot of ways you can use things, mechanics. Yeah, and like figuring out like all the different builds is fun, but you end up, like, most characters, you end up, like, only... Basically, you spam 1 or 2 abilities at most. Oh, shit. I'm gonna try... This would be a... Oh, I don't have the second Thunderbolt. Yeah, I wonder if the second Thunderbolt can, like, actually murder these statues. It'd be useful. Quality of life changes in the original just got lost. Well, that's the way... I think... I've never tried 3, but I suspect that I would probably like 3 the least. Just from what I've seen, it's... The atmosphere in 3 just doesn't seem to compare to the first 2. And, like, also, like... It's, like, it's oddly too colorful. It kind of has this almost garish look to it. I don't know. Although it seems like maybe the ability system, the skill system might be better, but I'm not sure. They're a bit snoozy. Like, yeah, like it seems the least interesting. I don't know, but I've never tried it. It just doesn't look good. Like, I look at it and it doesn't look appealing to me. Like the first two games, at least, I've always thought looked appealing. They look really cool, even now. I think it's the change to 3D graphics. Like, the first two games were, like, artwork, right? And then the third game is, like, 3D rendered. It's, for some reason, just doesn't have the same charm to it. Torchlight. Yeah, I don't know. There's never been... Diablo-like games have never appealed to me either, because there's never been one that has looked as good as Diablo to me. I'd hate it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I would probably hate it too. Alright, I kind of want to see what's inside this door here. I want to see if it's that one... Let me just check what items I have. Do I have an arrow? I don't know if you can even use items in there. I think you can. I got an arrow and a jar, so I should be okay if it's that one really difficult optional boss. Oh man, the menu also eliminates doors? I did not realize that. Oh well. Whoops, guess we can't check. Yeah, there's one... Some of those, they mostly have, like I said, either like the lane minigame or the optional bosses. But the optional bosses are pretty much the same bosses that you fight ordinarily. Except there's one boss that's totally unique to those windows. And he's also like he's the hardest of the regular bosses in the game. You never fight him. It's kind of weird because they would even repeat a boss. Kind of. Like there's 3 of those claw bosses. Even though they all look different. A loot slut? Yeah, I've sort of grown to not like those kind of games. I don't like games that like... That was one of the... For me, that's like kind of the big problem with Neo, the Dark Souls clone, is that they sort of use a more Diablo style of like loot of treasure. It's like there's like constant item drops, and it's the biggest problem with the game. Like when there's too many item drops, it's so annoying. Like I hate when like managing your items becomes like half the game. You know, there's a point where like too much is too much. You know, I don't want to. You shouldn't like be showered with fucking items and equipment all the time. It turns like what should be like. It's way better when like items are more rare. It takes what should be like exciting and it turns it into like ordinary, into like just a chore. Stream Night Trap. Ooh. Well, I've streamed Night Trap before. I might stream it again sometime because I was never able to beat it on stream. It's usually under consideration for Halloween months, but we haven't got back to it yet. But I kind of like Night Trap. Night Trap's kind of interesting. Let me see. We still have a jar, right? We still have our arrow. I don't think we have the powered armor. I don't think. I'm almost positive we have the other 3, so let's just get that. A pile of garbage. Yeah, I wouldn't call... I mean, it's not the best game in the world. It's not even really a good game. Like, the core gameplay concept of Night Trap is actually really tedious and arbitrary and kind of lame, but it's not really the game... Like... The gameplay isn't really what makes Night Trap interesting, it's more just the game's structure. How you can, like, it's just like kind of a toy to mess around with, like the cameras. The fact that there's like multiple movies happening around the house, and you can't see everything like in one playthrough, you have to like, you sort of pick and choose what you want to watch. Like if you just ignore the game part, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, the game part is pretty lame though. I wouldn't call it a pile of garbage. It's better than a pile of garbage. The game is garbaggio, and then with your description it would make the listener allude to the game being poopy. Okay. I guess. Do I have any wings here? I like to use wings. Hey, Ba! Ikari Warriors rules. Breath of the Wild. Are you asking that because I was just talking about I don't like loot games that have tons of weapons? Well, I don't think Breath of the Wild has that problem. I really like the weapon system. Yeah, like, right. That's true. Well, like, even Breath of the Wild doesn't really shower you with too much garbage equipment. It kind of gives you just the right amount. So it's, like, pretty easy to stay full on weapons and items. But you don't really get showered with, like, more than that, you know? I know, Cynic, it's cool. Oh, I don't have any wings. So the Thunderbolt, there's two of them. I think one of them destroys objects and the other doesn't. They both kill everything in the screen. The wings let you fly for a little bit. The powered armor makes you invincible for a little bit. The arrow is an insta-kill on bosses. This weird you'd think it would stop time, but it actually warps you back in the level. Not really recommended. This heals you, the jar. But what is this? What is this blank here? I remember there's an item that goes there, but I don't remember what it is. Can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, I'm not... I will say, like, going back to Breath of the Wild... Excuse me. Yeah, I really like the, how that whole weapon system works with the breakable items and stuff. I thought it was really cool. Because what's cool about it is it sort of turns your weapons into basically like a resource. It makes you think about weapons a different way than you do in other games. Like most games, you just, you know, when you get a new weapon, you don't really think about what weapon, you just pick the one that has the biggest number and you use that. In Breath of the Wild, you don't always use actually, most of the time you don't want to use your best weapon. You want to save your best weapon for like times when you really need it. Because weapons are a resource. And like it's a totally different way to like think about weapons. It's also perfect for like an open world game. I don't really understand why people don't like that system. I think people are just afraid of change or something. I don't know. But like it's a really cool it's a cool system and it's like perfect for the game the way it's designed. Your best weapon is your heart. Do you mean your life bar or do you mean this thing in here? Well, yeah, it's a really cool system. Oh, yeah. Oh, this boss, right. Well, how can I choose this guy? This is a good place to use the powered armor. Or should I save that? Like, I shouldn't need that for the boss in level 5. Should I save the arrow for the boss in level 5 just to make sure that I don't take damage? Maybe I should do that. I'll use the powered armor on this guy. Powered armor and the bazooka combo will be effective. Invincible. I can just get right up to two of them and just melt him with my bazooka. Die. Pretty fast. The powered armor makes you invincible for like 30 seconds, I guess. I think it's going to be enemies. Oh, it's enemies. That's unfortunate. Oh, this setup sucks. Oh, I might die here. With these enemies on both sides like this. Man. That's unfortunate. You can't use items in the corridors. So it's probably the most dangerous place in the game. Like, the biggest chance of dying is in there. Well, I guess we're going to start over for a third run. I didn't think we'd die on the way to the final boss, but that particular corridor was pretty brutal. It's really hard to not take damage from those guys. Because you can't use the trick of like, since they're on both sides, you can't use the trick of throwing them out. Game, you only get one life in this game, so since we died, we'd have to go back to the beginning of the game. But it doesn't matter. Oops. That didn't count. So I'm based on another planet? Yeah, exactly. This is the only Ikari Warriors game that takes place on an alien planet. And then third game, they went back to like just Earth and like military stuff. I don't know why they didn't like stick with this whole... Like, this is the coolest setting of any of the Ikari Warriors games. I wish there was another one like this. On an alien world. Pretty awesome setting. Hey, Nachos. Oh yeah, I guess you can switch to the boomerang like right from the beginning. You don't have to like find it as a pickup. The game lets you start with the boomerang. So no reason to ever use the bullets, except for in those corridors where you're forced to. Alright, I think I remember where all the power-ups are, so let's try to go a little bit faster this time. We don't really need to check. I don't think there's anything good in any of these rocks. I don't need to go that long. Oh, I could have just used the trick to get rid of that. The pause trick. How you doing tonight, Nachos? Oh, hey, Grandma. You're on the stream. I hope you like alien planets. Rambo. This is essentially Rambo on an alien world. How can you not like this game? There's insanity. Just made food? Food sounds good. I like food. What kind of grub did you make? Yeah, what did you make, Nachos? Did you make some nachos? I like those. Hi, Grandma. I'll tell her that you said that. No. She's in the bathroom right now. And she's gonna probably go back to bed. I'll see if I can let her know. Alright, I'll show you guys what the battle looks like. These are not worth doing, but just one time to show it off. Oh yeah, you can choose which of these dudes you want to fight too. I don't remember. Okay, I accidentally clicked on him. Alright, we're gonna fight this dude. These guys are they're annoying because they shoot bullets. They're actually like harder than the bosses, which is pretty weird. And I'm pretty sure that the amount of hearts you get is like not at all worthwhile. 3 hearts! Again, every enemy in the game gives you like 10 at least. You get 3 hearts for beating that guy that's harder than a boss. Does that make any sense? No. It makes sense. At least it lets you still use the store. Rad, there are lots of neat things. What do you want? Oh, that's a different message. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Let's take the wings, I guess. So we can, like, try to speed through the level. After we get this jar. Sheep Hamburger Helper. I used to love Hamburger Helper when I was a kid. I still kind of like it, still gives me that, like, you know, comfort food vibe. But I haven't held it in, like, a long time. Just see if, like, Jennifer... I bet Grandma might like Hamburger Helper. Maybe I should try getting it one of these nights. Hey, Friday. You're still here? Bath time? Okay. Alright, Friday. Well, enjoy your bath. And keep an eye out for aliens. As long as you cheese it up after the fact. Oh, yeah. Doesn't it already come with cheese? The bare minimum ends up all watery and flavorless. Oh, I see. Yeah, probably it's better if you add things in it. I bet it'd be good with like a bunch of extra pepper. Pepper is probably good on it. That's what the game said. Oh. Did it say that? Oh yeah, they have the good Thunderbolt here. Like the only, like, really difficult to find. I'm gonna buy that just so we can try it out. Because item doesn't seem to show up very often. Right, Nachos? Alright, here's the first boss. Power boomerang first. Bazooka, and we'll use that powered armor so we can melt him. Right, Nachos? We're gonna melt him like a cheese. Oh, I forgot to equip it. It's alright, I just took a little bit of damage. I was doing really good too. I made it through the whole level without taking any damage. Yeah, that's a nice combo. If you combine the bazooka and the armor, you can get right up to them and just like destroy them like instantly with your bazooka, or near instantly. Come on. Yes, we got the items. Good. Guess we got to watch out for that fourth corridor. The enemies are pretty brutal. Oh, you know another thing? So the bombs that these guys shoot that instant kill you. Another thing about this game, if you just let the screen sit for too long without moving, and this is also true of Ikari Warriors 1, bombs will start falling from the sky. Insta-kill bombs. If you just let the screen... Also, I forgot another detail this game. I kind of want to show it, but I'm scared to. If you equip the sword... Here, I better show it off. If you equip the sword... This is why this is the worst weapon in the game. Oh, I can't equip it, because I don't have one. Okay, well anyway, if you equip the sword, all the enemies will suddenly start shooting those bombs. The insta-kill bombs. They'll all start shooting them. So, the sword essentially is a power down. I don't know why it's like that. Classic... Hey, Nico Tengoku, that's right. What's an FAK? Slightly better than Ikari 1. I think it's way better than Ikari 1. Personally, I think it's like... least. This is probably one of the Micronics' best games, I think. That's your thing. Yeah, I agree with Cineform. I like it a lot better. I actually like this game. I think Ikari 1 is garbage. I think this game is actually good. Progress, well, we kind of got killed. We got wrecked. We didn't make it to the final boss, the second playthrough. We went to a bad corridor, and we couldn't use any items, so we got wrecked by those flying guys. Kind of bad luck because you don't have to get them. Yeah, the music in this game is actually good too, and there's different tracks for like each stage. And the gameplay mechanics are also way better. Like enemies are way more fair in this game than Ikari Warriors. I mean, you get no continues in this game. You get no lives. But you get a life bar in this game. Ikari Warriors 1, you die instantly. And if you die in Ikari Warriors 1, you lose your power-ups. Basically, it's game over. This game, you get a life bar, you can get items to recover your health. So, even though you only get one life, it's actually kind of generous. At least up until the very unfair final boss. But until then, it's pretty fair. Extra flicker. Yeah, this game does have a bit of... It's not the best programmed game in the world, but it's not as bad as some Micronics games. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this game controls well, but it controls decently. It's a little bit sluggish, but the more important thing is just the enemy design than the controls. Like, Ikari Warriors 1, not only is it slower, but the enemies are, like, way more unfair. Voice samples. Yeah, the voice samples are really bad. They're really terrible quality, but it's kind of endearing though. Like I appreciate the bad voice sample quality. Let me check what items I have here. You can never beat the final boss. Even with the AVBA code, I could never beat the final boss as a kid. The final boss is super unfair. But I have a strategy for him, so I should be able to beat him eventually. Hopefully this time. I wonder if the Thunderbolt works on him. Well, I'm gonna save it though. The arrow will insta-kill him, but we'll just save it. Actually, I'll use the arrow because we'll just get another one anyway. I'll use the arrow. I think it controls better than Ikari 1. Well, actually, there's one big thing this game has that Ikari 1 doesn't. That's the insta-kill with the arrow. The arrow, awesome item. Insta-kill with bosses. Ikari 1 doesn't have that. You can use it. Also, stage design in Ikari 1 was terrible. Ikari 1 is like way more repetitive, and the stages are way longer. And then when you finally get to new stages that look different, they're like the stages kind of devolve. The last stage looks like a glitch world. It's so bad looking. Thank you for the follow. Okay, we got the good corridor. That's good luck. I don't think these are. Maybe these are static. Because the wrong ones were left, left, right, and I thought it was random though. Well, if it's not random, I should go right, right, left, and right, I think. Right, right, left, right. If it's not... I was pretty sure it was random. Alright, let me try this. Let me try this. I think the Thunderbolt might destroy these things. What? Not only did it not destroy them, I was like stunned in place and couldn't move.
Okay, good night.
Alright, good night, Grandma. We just learned something important. Thunderbolt does not work on the statues and is not a good idea at all. Don't use the Thunderbolt. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I need to get a boomerang. I guess you don't start with the boomerang. I thought maybe you started with one. Oh, you pick it up right at the beginning. Okay. You only have to use the main gun for like 3 seconds. The menu never felt right to you? Yeah, the menu does feel a little... I agree. The menu does feel a little weird. It's not that bad, but it's a bit awkward. I've seen worse menus, though. That's okay. We can play through these, like, early stages pretty fast now. It's not that big of a deal. Here, watch this. We use this little trick here. Look! It's gone. The thing is gone. And also, the cavern's opened up. Actually, was there a grenade in this one? I feel like it might have been a grenade here. Oh. It's not opening anymore. Oh well. There's the grenade. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's just the Micronics way. Well, they were not the best programmers. Assuming that they are a they and not just one college guy. My grandma was in the bathroom for a long time. I will take the wings. Yeah. Probably the best speedrunning item. I wonder if, I don't know, I've never seen like a speedrunner of this game. I wonder if it's worth taking the extra loading time in the shops to get the wings. They do let you like move over walls and stuff and move faster, so it feels like it could be worth it. Curious about that. NES games made by just one person. Yeah, well, I mean that's the rumors that Micronics was just like one college kid that they just hired, but I don't actually know if that's true. It could be. Mule? Mule's made by one person? Rah! Swa! I love that weird groan that they make when they die. Swa! Alright. Yeah, the right corridor has been correct every time. Maybe it only randomizes when you reset the game. But as long as you don't reset, like, it keeps the same pattern. Because I feel like it definitely... I don't know, for some reason I was sure that pattern of which door is right and wrong was random. But I could be wrong about that. Microsoft has started in a garage in Albuquerque. I mean, if that is true, then maybe Micronics is a more impressive developer than people think. Considering, like, all the games he managed to make. But yeah, probably a super small team of like 3 people at most. I never played Mule. I've actually never tried it. It's probably based in a computer game, right? It's got that kind of weird computer game vibe to it. Decent port of a computer counterpart. Oh yeah. And voice samples. I've never actually tried it myself. I wonder if I'd like it. Super Turrican? Super Turrican games are made by just one person? Manfred Trends? I did not know that. Fly over this crap. I better not go in there because I would waste my... I guess I should have used the wings after. Should have waited. But it's fine. I don't need more crap anymore. So, what is that voice clip saying? He's this stuff! Oh, I think it's saying he looks tough, right? Yeah. I never knew what that said either as a kid. I could never figure it out. But I guess it's he looks tough. seize his stuff. Los Lunas? Jesus Gus. It's hard to tell. It might be Jesus Gus. Blah! Okay, let's try the right side again. It was right last time. Yeah, I'm trying. I think the fourth one was on the right was the correct one. I think. Come on, let's fight! I love this music too here. It's a good track. But yeah, did I mention it before? I don't know if I did. The thing that makes, probably the main thing that makes the controls better in this game is just the fact that you can strafe in this game, right? So if you hold down the weapon A button to keep shooting my boomerangs like this, I can move in any direction and I'll keep firing. It's not quite as good as the rotary control, but I think it's a pretty decent solution to that problem. And it would have helped Ikari Warriors 1. But it definitely helps to make this game like a lot more playable. I'm just gonna do the wings. Do I have the wings? I don't have wings. I should have saved the wings. It's probably gonna be more at some point. Yeah, Ikari Warriors in arcade is freaking insane. I know, I played the arcade version, and you're right. I forget which wall it is, so let's just do this. Yeah, I kind of don't like Ikari Warriors 2 on the arcade. I also feel like, I think Ikari Warriors 2 on the arcade doesn't have some of the cool stuff that this game has. Like, I think it has less levels overall, a little bit less variety, and it has no shops and no items. Like, they added all that stuff to the NES version, so I really think that the NES version is, like, the way to play this game. I don't think I need that. Pick it up anyway. I don't know if I can take any damage this run so far. I don't think I have. What time is it? Are we making okay time? 11:39. Should be able to beat this game tonight. I feel pretty confident. Oh, yeah, the wings for sure. Can fly over the rest of the level. If you decide to give this game a try, definitely make sure you make use of your items. Frequent use. It's very key to making the game more enjoyable. When I was a kid playing this game, for some reason, I never used any of the items, except for the jar. The jar was the only item I used. I don't know why. Alright, it's not worth... Yeah, we gotta switch to the bazooka. Bazooka makes this guy easy. So last time it was the left that was correct, I think. So. Oh, okay, no. Well, so it was the right again. Well, next time I'll try going right 3 times. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. For sure. Oh, damn it. Oh, I could have avoided that too. He shouldn't die here, but damage is unfortunate. Okay, fine. Still have the jar. Router. Yeah. We used to have a lot of problems with our router too. And eventually we just decided to start renting a router. And ever since we started renting a router from the company, we've had like much better luck with our connection. Breakdown. Sure. Like I remember, like we went through multiple routers. Like it also made it harder to like nail down the problem too. Because you would never know if it was like the router or the modem or something else or the wiring. I kind of want to see what's in this window. Better heal first. I just want to see if it's that one unique boss. But we should be getting into the jar soon, so now's a good time to heal. We can buy one. Oh, I forgot! We did the same thing last time, I forgot that makes the window disappear. Whatever. Yeah, getting the extra grenades makes the hitbox in a grenade bigger, so it's definitely a pretty good thing. Yeah, useful for bosses. We can just get another jar here if you want to play safe. Which I think there's gonna be a jar we can find soon. But I'll play safe and just go ahead and buy the jar. Just to make sure. I'll go ahead and use the... Do I have... I don't have wings. Okay. When I used the clock last time, it warped me back to that shop. I'm gonna try it again, I think. I guess the clock would also let you double up on power-ups too, which could be a good thing. Yep. Power armor. Oh, I think the boomerang's already max level. I'm gonna try using the clock. See what happens. Yeah, it lets us use the shop again. Now this time, since I already have the jar, I could buy something else, like some wings. Oh, they don't have wings. Did I have an arrow? I know I have powered armor. I can't remember. I'll just buy the arrow just in case I don't have it. Yeah, there's that other jar. So I really didn't need to buy a jar, but too late. I guess I shouldn't have bought it. Faraday. You put a Faraday cage around your home. It sounds cool. Hey, Joe Air, what's up? How are you doing? Alright, we'll use the powered armor bazooka combo on this guy. Pretty good. He is fast. He is fast. Well, this guy's definitely not fast, so I think it's tough. I really think it's supposed to be he looks tough. Like, listen to it. Okay, shit. Which one? This one we really... At least we have full health this time, so we shouldn't die. It was right 3 times in a row, right? Or no? I don't remember now. Yeah, no, I think it was the right one was the correct one 3 times in a row. I'm gonna do the right one a 4th time, I guess. Oh, it's the enemies. Damn it. It's the hardest ones, too. What? Oh, no, not again. Damn, they killed me. Oh, those enemies suck. That corridor sucks. This stupid corridor. Man. I gotta start over again. Because of that stupid corridor. Oh, the right. Okay. I went right. I went right 4 times. Okay, maybe it's to the left. We really want to avoid those damn enemies. But I don't know, it might actually be random. We might not be able to avoid them. I even had a full health bar that time. Was I not being careful enough? Like, I don't know, I mean... You can't just sit back, they'll keep shooting at you. And it's hard to, like, lure one out without getting shot by the other one, so... I'm not super sure what to do about that corridor except to get lucky. Of course, the first run through the game was the best run. Because we didn't get that corridor the first time. I didn't even remember there was such a big deal. Alright, we gotta speedrun this game now. I wish this game had a sound effect for picking up the hearts. This feels weird to... It doesn't feel like you pick them up if there's no sound effect, you know? Maybe I'll just ignore the shops to save time. Because I'm pretty sure that we don't really need to go in those. We don't really need the extra items. Oh yeah, landmines. I didn't need those. I believe if you actually touch this boss on his main body, you get insta-kill. Not sure if that also applies to the powered armor. Alright, let's go to the right. Let's see if this... Come on. Alright, we got the items. Alright, well, it's the same as it's been. So let's this time do right, 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 and then left on that last one. Power Paul. I do have the Power Paul. I can do it. Ribs. Yeah, ribs are good. I haven't had them in a while. That would be pretty good. This is the music right here that I think sounds like that one music track from Demon Sword, the game that we just did like last week. If you remember Demon Sword, the track on the first level sounds a lot like this track to me. Mainly the beginning part where it goes dun 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 dun. The part sound, it sounds, the way both the tracks start sounds almost identical. Like after that they kind of break off, but I guess I could use an arrow. No, I'm probably gonna find one. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna ignore the shops, I think. Unless I need something, like a jar. Because I just haven't really been needing, I've been having more items than I need. So, and we end up like picking up ones that we just bought, and it's just redundant. Yeah, see, there was an arrow right there anyway. Go ahead and arrow this guy. Yeah, check on those ribs, Colic. Don't let your ribs burn. Alright, the arrow for the insta-kill. Did I miss with it? Oh, my arrow missed. Oh, no insta-kill for us. That's a shame. On the slow way with grenades. He's not so tough. You need to be careful there because even after you kill him and you get the schwa sound effect, his claws take like an extra second to disappear. So if you just start charging forward thinking that beat him, I think you can die from like running into his claws. I guess this would be attempt number 5 right now. Because we died 1 time on the final boss, 2 times on that corridor of death, and 1 time trying to mess around with these statues. That's 4 so far, 4 deaths. I'm not counting that one in level 1, where I was just not focused. I didn't count. So that was going to reset anyway. The ribs, I mean. Smoke those bad boys. Hopefully the 5th time is the charm in this game. This guy always gives me problems, so I'm just gonna thunderbolt him. One of your favorite things to smoke? Oops, I should have went to the menu and just wasted those wings. Oh well. But I think I'm going to use the jar because I know there's another one coming up in just a second. Shred it, hoagies, and Pokemon. That sounds pretty good. Ooh, I hope the jar wasn't in there. I might have just wasted it. Leftover smoked meat and makes amazing fried rice. Oh. That's a good idea. You know, Jennifer used to make her own... We haven't made it in a while, but she used to make her own fried rice. Shit, how do I get in there again? I need a jar. She had this recipe for, like, Vietnamese fried rice that was, like, really good. Like sausage in it, and little prawn, or no, little shrimps. This sounds pretty good. We do have a like a crock pot. We do. Super easy. Oh, the way she used to make it took a lot of work. I wonder if Grandma. I don't know if Grandma would be. Okay, you'll have to see if maybe we can make it for her sometime. I did get the jar. Let me get another pair of wings. This level's annoying. It's way better to just fly over it. Fly over the level, fly over the level, 'cause it is annoying, and go to hell level. With the bazooka, he's easy. I guess if you're using grenades, he can be a pain. So right here and then left in the next one, I believe, is how it was. No? Okay, so I guess it's right, right, left, left? Unless it does keep changing. Right, left, left. Is what I think it is. Damn, their bullets are so fast. This is the part of the game that reminds me the most of Ikari Warriors 1, because the enemies in this corridor generally seem pretty unfair. But it's not. The fourth one is like the worst. I want to have some of your fried rice, Demo. Can you come over and make some? That sounds pretty good, Cineworm. That sounds pretty good. I better use the jar, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the jar for safety. That's safety jar. Already have that, and don't need it anyway. Alright, this time I'm going to try to go in this door, just to see what's in there. Just curious. It sucks the hearts in, too. Alright. I wonder if this is that one crazy boss. No, it's just the stupid centipede guy again. I don't know if the thunderbolts work on him. Let me give it a try. Or wait, I wonder what happens if you use the clock here. I don't really want to fight this guy anyway. Let's use the clock. Maybe it'll warp us out. Dude, it doesn't do anything. The clock doesn't do anything. Yeah, I know they do look like ladybugs, but they're supposed to be hearts. Did that damage him? It seemed to stun him. Oh, I guess it stuns him. That's interesting. But just for a little bit. That guy kind of sucks to fight without the powered armor trick. Alright, that's not the fight that I was thinking of. Maybe it's on level 5. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure if I want to risk it. Because that boss I'm thinking of could kill me. I'm not sure if I want to risk it. Probably won't. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that grenade is there. Do we power up our grenade to full? Okay, grenade is fully powered up. We probably don't really need power-ups now. Let me see. What do we need? We're gonna get a jar. We have no items. I guess. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a powered armor. Maybe an arrow? What will not be in the latter part of the stage? Maybe wings. I don't think there's gonna be wings. Oh, he doesn't have wings. Then I'll take the arrow. That's good for the boss, too. Assuming I don't miss. The insta-kill arrow. Oops. I took a damage. Okay. Alright, here's the boss. Oh man, I thought there was a powered armor. But I guess not. But I'll just use the arrow. Insta kill. Alright, to the left. I think it's to the left. So I think it's right. Right now it seems to be right, left. I really hope it's this one on the left. Please don't be those enemies again. Come on, power-ups! Oh no! That's bad. Maybe I could find a better strat. Oh, okay. Right after he shoots, maybe I can like sneak it. What? Oh no! Now they're all shooting. I can only take 2 more hits. No, I can only take 1 more hit actually without dying. I have to do this quickly. No, I didn't kill him. Uh oh. I can only. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. I don't want to die here. No, that was supposed to kill him. Those fuckers. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Damn. So it really is random then. Like, it's just random for sure. Because last time it was the right and this time it was the left. Damn. That one sucks. Okay, I think I sort of figured out a strategy for, like, getting past them from now on. Oh, shit. I forgot. I would have died if one of those guys had hit me. You gotta use the jar. Jeez. That would have been... That would have been really bad. Hopefully I can get another jar at some point. Because I just took another damage. And I very well may take more damage in this level. Alright, we're on the final level again. It took us a while to get back here, way longer than I thought it would. We're finally back to the final level. Ooh, there's wings inside these rocks. That's really good. I'll go ahead and use those. Speed demon. I'm gonna rush it. That's really good to go to zip past that part with the wings. Oh no!
Wait, oh no, there's no shop on this level and I just took a bunch of... Oh no, I don't have a jar. Oh no, oh, that's... I just took too much damage, that's bad. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna have to play through the whole game again. That's a big mistake. We're gonna have to play through the whole game again. Damn it. Let me try using the clock. I don't know what that does. No, that probably is not gonna help on this level. Like, what would that do? If I use the clock. There's no shop to go back to. What if it takes me back to the beginning of the level? I don't want to do that. Try this Thunderbolt. It's actually pretty good on him. Damn it, we only have one... His movement pattern got weird. We can only take one hit on the final boss again, which means we have to, like, do it perfectly, which is unlikely. So we're probably gonna have to play through the game again. How far am I? Well, this is my 5th attempt right now. We're currently, like, just about to get to the final boss, but... You channel Ikari anger. I gotta channel my inner dodging, because unfortunately I got here with like no health, and so once again I've got to beat the final boss flawlessly, so we're gonna probably die and have to start over for a 6th time. That's what's probably gonna happen. Sorry, Mr. Leo, and everyone else. But maybe I will get lucky. Probably not. Do the final boss flawlessly. There he is, Zang Zip. Whatever. Actually, I think his name is Zada. Zang Zip is his brother that you never see. Oh, I'm already dead. Oh no, okay, I'm not dead. I think you have to go more over to the left before you start going up. I think that's the mistake I'm making. You usually get hit there. It's really hard to, like, not get hit there. Really got to get to him with, like, a full health bar. Okay, that one jar in level 4, once I get that... Yeah, the problem is that corridor. We did get past it, but like it drained so much health that we were forced to use the jar. And then we have to do the whole 5th level with like only 1 life bar. If we could just like not get the fucking horrible corridor in level 4 for once, then we'd have a better chance. Man. Rib talk. On the wrong rib talk. The bazookas, it's not as good against the enemies, but it is fun to use because it can, like, destroy walls without having to use grenades. It destroys them instantly, which makes progressing through the levels a little bit easier. think I'll try messing around with it in the early levels. It's just you have to get closer to the enemies to kill them, which means it's easier to take damage. But it is really convenient for dealing with the walls. I'll go in here and get a jar. Pomegranate ribs. That sounds interesting to me. Melt. Well, it seems to be random, but I'll go to the right since that's been correct so far. Yeah, for some reason, the right one is always right. I don't know why. Maybe I'll just always pick the right one. Right seems like a good direction. What is this, attempt number 6 right now? No, this is attempt number 7. We've died to the final boss twice. We've died to that horrible corridor twice. And we've died to... oh, the statues once. No, I guess this would be attempt number 6 then. Must be. It'd be interesting if you could, like, level up in this game. Like in Rygar. How that works. I know there's an arrow coming up. What do I not have? I don't... the powered armor. I guess I'll buy one of those. I swear there's like an 8th item in this game that I just don't remember how you get it. Oh. I don't think I have the arrow when you get that. You get all kinds of recipes, huh, Standing Worm? There was an arrow on the stage, so I didn't need that. Oh, well. Insta kill. Maybe the last one is just always the death corridor if you don't... Maybe I should intentionally get an enemy corridor earlier, and then they'll somehow make them not enemies later. What? Oh, usually the right one is correct, but this time the left one... Okay. Well, I guess I just have no control over it. Use the wings and skip the shot on this. I don't have the wings. Oh, I do. I do the jar too. Alright, that's fine. I don't need anything else. Let's just go. Don't... Oh no, I got sucked in. What is this? Have I been in this one before? I did not mean to do that. Shit. Oh, it's the crazy guy. Oh, this is the one. Okay, this is the unique boss. Okay, well, you guys got to see the unique boss. Are you excited? It's weird that this guy doesn't show up as a boss, like regular boss. He only shows up in this window here. He's also, like, quite a bit harder than the other ones. Because he shoots bullets that, like, track you. And he moves, like, really fast, too. Man, he's probably going to kill me. I don't have good items. I guess a stunning item would be helpful. Yeah, he's pretty creepy looking. I agree. Oh, he can't even be stunned. What the fuck? His pattern is like super obnoxious. Okay, I don't want to die. I better use my jar. But I think I'm going to die anyway. I'm nervous. I'm the one who's nervous though. Look at how he's pinning me against the wall. Oh, that's the stun. Okay. Kill him, quick! We'll have the chance. Before he kills me, he's gonna kill me. I'm dead. Oh, I got him. Wow. Sucks. Wow. Alright, I'm glad I got to show him off on the stream. That's a rare enemy. That's cool. Got to check him out. We need to find that new jar and use it. There's one. We could buy one, and then... Oh yeah, that's the jar, right? I just want to use that right away. I guess you could just make it to the next shop. Oh yeah, here's the shop. So I guess you may as well use it here. I'll buy another one. Hope they have those here. We have everything you need. I should have probably just bought the wings anyway and get a jar in the next stage. Just so I could skip the rest of the stage, but I don't need the sword. I was thinking about getting it. I don't know why. Jams out. I know, dude, this soundtrack is good, isn't it? Good soundtrack. I think it's the best soundtrack in the series. Man, I'm pretty sure that if I could just get to the final boss with the full health bar, I could probably beat him. I still need to be careful, but... Oh, enemies again. Notice how they come out of the cocoons? That's their gimmick. These guys are really not that big of a problem, unless, except for the one in level 4. The one in level 4 is a nightmare corridor. But the others are not that bad. Shit! Okay. Back on level 4. This is attempt number 6, guys, of Ikari Warriors 2. Attempt number 6. No more fucking around. Let's just go ahead and just beat the game real quick, alright? Let's get it over with. You are in the muck with me. That's right, Cynic. And you've got to just make the best of it. Yeah, it is a good soundtrack, isn't it? Oh, the first game, Ikari Warriors 1, it does have a decent theme song, but it only has one theme for like the entire game. And I find it a little bit more repetitive. It's not bad. The third game has like more modern sounding NES music, and it's pretty good, but it's not. I think this one's a little bit more catchy. And remember that window leads to a centipede. Don't want to do that. Oh, wait, No, there's gonna be another jar coming up, so I don't want to buy a jar here. I should use the other jar, like, right away, though. Wait, do I have a jar right now? I think so, because I bought one at the last shop. I was gonna buy wings, but I didn't. So, I should buy the arrow. Actually, the powered armor is probably a safer kill on the boss than the arrow, I guess. Since the arrow can miss. Probably should be buying that instead. nice name. Yeah, sure, you know, it's not bad. Oh, shit. Well, okay. We're gonna get one more jar, so it's fine. It would be better to save it, though. It would be better to save it and not have to use it. I can't take any more damage. There's the power. I must have missed that last time. That powered armor there. Let's just try to take this part slower. Yeah, I guess I just didn't destroy that block. No bias? I'm sure there's not. Hey, Pixel Crash Gaming, what's up? You loved this game when you were a kid? Yeah, I liked it too. I always liked this game. I was never, and I played through it with the ABBA code, but I was never able to beat it because the code stops working on the final boss. And the final boss is ridiculous. So I was never able to beat it. But I played through it a bunch anyway, and I kept trying. I always kept trying. But today, we're gonna beat it. Legit. So that'll be cool. That's right, Commander Chef. That's right. Too bad you can't use the items inside these death corridors. Alright, this is the bad one. Pray for good luck. Come on, luck. Don't be green, guys. No. Oh, yes. That's really good, okay. You got a lot of bazookas too. Good, good, okay. Nice. Alright, now we need to play careful here. Need to conserve our health as much as we can. What? How did he just get 3 hits on me? What the fuck? Should have thunderbolted him. How did he get 3 hits on me? Oh, these guys. Man, I wish I had wings here. I think you can get wings inside one of these walls. Or maybe I might have just lost it because of the menu. I don't. Maybe it's in the next one. Should I use my jar now, or should I? Because I can take one more hit without dying. But it's not safe. Did I lose the wings? I think I lost the wings. Was it the play slow? No, I better just, oh no, the wings are there. Okay, good. I didn't lose them. Yeah, but I think that every health counts, so I better try to just wait just a little bit longer before using that jar. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should play it safe, though. Alright, I'll use it. You're right, I guess. I mean, I should, as long as I, just go into the menu as soon as I take damage, it should be fine, but I might mess it up. Speed past these guys. Worked last time. Although... Oh! I took a damage. Oh, I took another damage. Shit. Alright. I probably shouldn't try to go that fast. I probably should go in the middle. Well, at least now I have 2 hits as long as I don't take damage from this guy. Do I have an arrow? Alright, I can arrow this guy. That's good. Arrow's good for him. Alright. Would have been dead if I didn't do that. Well, if I didn't do that, I probably would have done a different strategy. Alright, well, you know what? It's still doable. With 2 hits, 2 hits is better than 1. So we have a chance, anyway. We have a chance. Let's go for it. Final boss. I should have gone down the middle and gone a little bit slower, like I did last time, with those wings. Okay, here we go. No. Didn't do it. We didn't do it. 6th time was no good. It's like I always say, the 7th time is the charm, though. Guess I'll have to play for real. Did he say, come on, let's rape? He did not say that. Unless that's what you wanted him to say. But that's not what I heard. No, he's supposed to say, come on, let's fight. I guess I shouldn't be skipping shops if you get all the items I can get. Just take them tactically. There's no arrow on level 1, so I'll get an arrow here if I can get one. Oh, there's no wings in level 1 either, right? Let's get the wings. Burning in your soul. Ladybug hearts. I think if you already own one thing that sucks about the shops is you can't see what items you have. And if you already own an item, I'm pretty sure it'll let you buy it again. But you can only carry one of each item, so it will like just your money will just disappear. I'm not sure about that though. Maybe it'll like tell you that you already have it. I don't think so though. I think that this game will just let you screw yourself. So always remember what items you have. More slow it? No, same speed I think with the flamethrower, with the bazooka. Well, I call it a bazooka. I think that's what it was called in the manual. No, same speed, but you can only shoot up with it. You can only shoot upwards. It does look like a flamethrower, but I'm pretty sure it is a bazooka. I think it's a flamethrower. Well, sorry that you're wrong. It does look like a flamethrower, though. Maybe they just label it wrong in the instruction manual. Or maybe they just didn't really care what a bazooka does. You're wrong a lot. Well, you gotta be wrong to be right. Good thing these shield guys' shields don't actually block my weapons, or else that would suck. I always buy the jar from the first level, but I never use it. I should just buy, I don't know, something else. Always a bit of glitchiness there when the screen changes. Do I even need anything here? I think I already have all of this. Oh, I haven't got an arrow, but there's gonna be an arrow coming up soon, so I don't need that. I guess I don't need anything. Maybe I don't have this Thunderbolt? I'll buy the Thunderbolt. I'm not sure if I had that. It doesn't matter though. Well, aliens, sometimes they're in medieval armor. Because aliens can be from any time period. Alright, good night. What?
Loud.
What time is it? Almost 1?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Might have to finish this game tomorrow, guys. So, I guess this will have to be the last attempt. But you know what? That's okay because I feel good about it. I feel good about this. Oh, oh my god, that guy almost destroyed me. I was a little careless there. I guess I'll use my jar. I'll just arrow him. I'll just arrow him. No, she's going to bed right now. Right at the moment is probably. There's my insta kill. That's right, that's right. Well, I mean, not really because it is. I guess it could. Well, I don't know. I guess we could maybe do. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a couple more attempts. it'll mean no more singing too, unfortunately. It's a shame. Oh, there's some damage there. I didn't usually take damage in this part. Lightning bolt this dude. This music here is really good too. That's the jar in there. Oh shit, I can't get that now. Or, no, I think I need it. I already used my jar, so I need to get that, right? I don't have a jar in my inventory, do I? Yeah, because I used it against, yeah, so I needed that actually. That's fine. And I can get I should use that and then buy another one in here, probably, for safety. Welcome! You know, you can actually, I haven't mentioned it yet, but you can actually play this game 2 players, simultaneous. I suddenly remembered when I noticed that the shop tells you the heart total for both players. But you can play this game 2 players simultaneous, that's pretty cool. I bet it would be fun in 2 players. Maybe I should have just bought the wings anyway there, for double the thing. Yeah. So many hearts that I'm not going to bother to collect. Alright, good call. Get those veggies cooking. Yeah, I don't know what it's like in 2 players. I've never done it before. I'd like to try it. It'd be super fun. It'd be cool to beat this game in 2 players. I think so? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1 also had 2 players simultaneous. Well, we got the items here. That's good. Level 4 again. That's alright. can never remember which of these have the power-ups I need. Like, one of them has grenades. And one of them has the powered armor. I don't remember which ones are which. There's the grenades. The shop is coming up. Let's see, what do we want to get from this one? I know there's a powered armor coming up. Maybe I should... You alright? Did you already try lying down in bed?
Yeah, but I was lying down with my feet up. But I can't really do that. You want to come to sleep.
I can sleep downstairs.
No.
It's not a big deal.
The other thing is just that, like, you know, I'm basically, I was using, well, I mean, I guess if I use the heavy blanket, I could do that, just like sleep with the heavy blanket, and then sleep on the other coverage. You wouldn't be able to really move, but is that okay?
So you want to use the heavy blanket?
Yeah, because then I could keep the tower of animals.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's like too awkward to
Okay.
get in bed, I'll just sleep downstairs anyway.
Okay.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Hey Skittles. How did Racket Attack go? I did not stave off the attack. I managed to score a point a couple times and I felt very good about it. It's like a hard game. It's a hard game. I'm playing this for the last 3 hours.
Cool penguin.
Cool penguin flight!
Whoa!
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. That's very...
Well, it's not gonna be me, Skittles. Maybe it'll be Paul from Ikari Warriors. A Tower of Animals. We do. She has a whole bunch of. Do you want to see some of Jen? Well, actually, she's got them all in there, but yeah, there's the hedgehog. Oh, if you look back into the history of the Flipsider videos, there was an April Fool's video I did which is really dumb, where the animals played games. It was called. Jen said it was wonderful. It's called Animal Cast, and you can find that somewhere. It's linked from the. I think it's linked from the Google document.
The animals are literally saving my life right now.
You're literally saving your life.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was gonna use a jar, Jennifer.
So for the stream, you're probably confused. I went into a type of cardio something shock.
Cardio something.
Yeah. So basically, side effect of the medication I was on, I went for a walk, and I shouldn't have done that, and I didn't know that. And it put
This
me
is
in
basically side effect of the medication.
Yeah, so my body wasn't getting enough blood, and I've been out of it all day. And it sucks, because I had to be under 6 blankets because I was really, really cold. But yeah, so
Yeah.
in order to breathe, you've got to keep your extremities elevated, which is why the animals are there, because they are a squishy set of pillows that are saving us.
What? Your wife is talking to you. Stop playing your games.
So that is life-saving fact.
You missed it, Jen. Earlier in the chat, there was a long conversation about ribs and like different marinades or something.
Okay.
Rib talk.
Cool.
No, it's fine. See, I'm a multitasker.
No,
right?
no. It's not serious anymore. It's fine. I was just explaining to you guys the life-saving power of stuffed animals.
Lucas, the corridor of death.
That looks like that.
Yeah, I'm in trouble
But
now.
I'm gonna lie down because I can't be standing for too long. It's too hard.
All right. Good night. I think this strategy should work. Except, I still take damage. At least I should survive. I still have the jar, though. Alright, final level. Oh yeah, I forgot about these fighters. Oh man, I forgot about those guys. Oh, at least use the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt! I still got hit by a bullet. Now I have to use the jar. Alright, let's see. But this time I brought a powered armor into the stage, so we could use that invincibility to rush through some of that stuff, damageless. Yeah, I thought saving a powered armor for this stage might be a smart move. Alright, that's the final health recovery. We can't, from this point on, we can't recover health anymore. Man, it sucks there's no shop on this stage. I gotta play careful. This part's not too hard. We need this help. Alright, now I'm going to use the powered armor here. For the invincibility. There, I can't be hurt now for the next 30 seconds, I think. So let's see how this works out. I think this should work out pretty good for getting through this part. Look at that, see? There we go. Now we have a strategy. No damage. That's the first time we made it past that part with no damage. Okay. Yeah, so definitely we want to save a powered arm. Oh, by the way, thanks for the follow. Definitely want to save a powered armor. That's a good strategy. All right, so we made it here with no damage. Now we just have to beat this dumb boss without taking a hit. That shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, this is the thunderbolt that stuns. That could come in. That could help. Yeah, the stun thunderbolt is really good against him. All right, okay, for the first time, guys, for the first time, we're gonna try the final boss with a full health bar. Okay, now let me just focus and not waste this opportunity. There's a good chance we can win now. Let's focus, let's try to focus. Try to focus, okay? Focus, 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 focus. We got this, we got this. Okay. This is good. This looks good. We did it. We just beat the game. Don't expect much of an ending, because there isn't one. Alright, yeah, the ending sucks, but still a cool game. That wasn't long. Yeah, no, I mean, like, ordinarily it would be long. If you didn't see, the strategy I did against that guy is very specific. If you try to do that guy going into the game blind, he will seem impossible. It'll seem like, even with the code that lets you can, like gives you 3 extra lives against him, he'll still seem impossible. Well, we did do it. Yeah, there you go, Cynic Worm. All right, well, that's another game beaten. That's 2 more games beaten today, so feel good about that. Hey, we beat the game a little bit faster than Kamen Rider Black, so I think that Ikari Warriors 2 is actually the harder game, but I went into that game with like a lot of past knowledge and experience and specific strategies, because I knew that, you know, I played the game like a bunch before, and I also knew that last boss would be it's an extremely unfair boss, you know. Yeah, I'm wrapping my stream up now. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, hold on. What did you do with it? Oh. All right. I never see Flip stop by for encouragement. I've stopped by for, I mean, encouragement, kind of. I've stopped by. Depends on what you define as encouragement, but... yeah, so the last boss is very unfair. But putting that aside, like, it is a cool game. Like, I think it's the best in the series, personally. Like, the setting and graphics are cool. The bosses are cool looking. The music is, like, very good. Very memorable. The gameplay is a little bit janky, but, like, for a Micronics game, it's not bad. It's very playable. And it's got a lot of cool, you know, it's got a lot of systems that are cool and cool items and stuff. The weapons are, like, satisfying to use, too. But I don't know. I think, but I mean, like, it's not that good, and I guess the final boss brings it down maybe a little bit, lack of ending. But I think it's got to be at least a 6, maybe a 7. I couldn't go higher than 7, but maybe it should be a 6. It is way better than Part 1. I mean, Part 1 to me is like one of the worst NES games. I don't know. Let me see what I rated it in the past. I can't decide between a 6 and a 7. This would be one of the ones that I rated in the past. A 6? Okay. I gave the Ikari Warriors 1 a 0. Yeah, and a 7 for the soundtrack. Yeah, okay. That's about what I'm leaning towards. It's a very enjoyable game. It'd be nice if it was like a little bit faster and like some of the like kind of rough edges were smoothed over. It would be even better. Biomiracle is next. I think we're gonna save that for the next stream, Skittles. One of your favorite. Yeah, Biomiracle is really cool. So next stream we will do a full playthrough of Biomiracle, and we'll which I have played it on stream before, but I've never actually beaten it on stream. See, the last time we played it, let's check it out. Baby Oopa. I can't remember. I've played this game several times. Look, it's flipped in the past. My old crappy layout. Stream. Look, it's Tam.
Anyway, now I have.
Ain't Unreal Gecko. I haven't seen him in a while.
This is actually
look at Skittlebrow 742, the old Skittlebrow.
It never came out here. You're not gonna...
Oh, I remember Tam. He'll be back someday. Looks like I played it for just about an hour.
Okay.
I was able to make it to stage 4 in about an hour, so it does get harder later
Maybe
on.
it's gonna come out.
But I'm sure we could probably beat it within like a few hours. Probably. Yeah, the old apartment. We are better off without bed bugs. And honestly, we have a lot more space here, so this is a better situation for us. I kind of do miss the old apartment a little bit just because we lived there for so long. Where did Unreal Gecko go? Well, he didn't show up. Like, I think he showed up more back when I used to... like, his schedule is, like, weird. So maybe it was like, yeah, or I don't know. Maybe he went somewhere. I don't know. But there used to be, like, scheduling conflicts. So he'd only show up at certain times. I think maybe you have to stream super late for him to show up. And then for him, it's like morning. But yeah, anyway, yeah, 6, 7. Let's see where we want to rank it. Should be like a 6.5 for Ikari Warriors 2. Spelunker, Challenger, Starluster. Duck Hunt, Devil World, Section Z. Section G, yeah, it could be. That seems about right. About the right level. More recipes before the stream ends for tonight. Wizardry, King Kong 2. Yeah, maybe like a 6.42. So, I mean, like, pretty good game. Worth checking out. Just be aware the final boss is bullshit. Also, be aware that there is a continue code if you don't like the idea of starting over with the single death. Although the game is, up until the final boss, pretty fair. But you can always ABBA up until the last boss. Then you can only do it 3 times. But I think that's a good placement. All right, I'm going to stop for tonight because it is after 1. So I guess we'll raid somebody if you guys would like to be part of our raid. We'd appreciate it. Let me just see who I might want to raid. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks, DemoCore. Well, I mean, Man Over Mars. Let's go ahead and raid him. All right, thanks for watching, guys. And you guys have a good night.